Okay, back again with another lesson. Inshallah, today we're going to do lesson 18, which is going to be Iqlab. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Heal My Tajweed, helping you read. And if you've been following us, we are almost at the end of the Your Tajweed Made Easy PDF in terms of theory. Okay, so if you want to see more of these videos, consider subscribing and also smash that like button and enable the bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. Jazakallahu khairan. So last time what we covered was we did lesson 16 and 17 when we talked about Tanween and Noon Saakin, and we said if you have a Tanween or Noon Saakin, the sound of the ghunnah, whatever letter comes after, it will be one of 4 rules which we have started to learn. And the last time we did was the lesson Izhar, 6 throat letters, and we make clear with 1 beat of ghunnah. Okay, alhamdulillah. Now today we're going to do lesson 18, which is Iqlab. And in Tajweed and in Arabic it means to convert or to change something into something else. Now this is a very easy rule to understand and remember because it's only 1 letter. So if after Noon Saakin or Tanween you see a ba, change the Noon Saakin or Tanween for a Meem and lend them for 1 second with a nasal sound. Remember to leave the space of a piece of paper between the lips. Now here 1 second means 2 beats. When we did Izhar, we said 1 beat. Here it's going to be 2 beats. Okay, 1 second means 2 beats. Now there is a difference of opinion as to whether you should leave a space of the space of a piece of paper between the lips. There are 2 schools of thoughts, and I've mentioned this before in IDC, and I was taught to leave a space between my lips when I do Iqlab. However, my current teacher is of the opinion that it is not necessary. In fact, he prefers not to leave a space. The point is that both school of thoughts is valid. You should implement whatever your teacher is asking you to do, and even if your teacher is not of the same opinion, I don't know respectable teachers who will argue with you. They may have a preference, but if you choose to leave a piece, a space, they'll be fine with it. If you choose to close, they'll be fine with it. In fact, my advice, if you go to a teacher and he insists you do one way, maybe you should rethink, because Allahu Alam. Okay, find a teacher who is okay, and it's a respect of knowing that okay, there is a difference of opinion, not an issue. Alhamdulillah. Okay, now I have no issue with either. I actually taught most of my students to leave a space, but if you choose not to, it's fine with me as well. Okay, now let's do this. So Iqlab, first, it means you change the something into something else. In this case, don't make the mistake of thinking you're changing a noon into a Meem or a ba or whatever it is. You're not changing the letter, you're changing the sound only. Let me give you an example. Okay, first word, min and ba'di, you will see that there is a Noon Saakin, and after the Noon Saakin you have a ba, correct? Now here, because you have this Noon Saakin, you must apply the rule of Iqlab. So on many scripts you will see they will write a small Meem on top of the noon, or it could be close to the ba, it doesn't matter. Don't make the mistake of thinking now we're changing noon into Meem. This is not the case. What we are changing is the sound of the ghunnah into the sound of a Meem. We're not changing the word. Okay, so this is a speech, an auditory change, not a written change. Is this clear? Yeah. Alhamdulillah. So instead of saying min ba'di, you say min ba'di. And like I mentioned, you can do, I'll try with a piece of paper, it's a bit difficult, min ba'di. Now you can barely touch your lips, piece of paper goes in, and that will create what's called a vibration. Your lips will tingle, min ba'di. Okay, you can do this. The other opinion is you can touch the lips, but don't press hard. Min ba'di. Both is fine. Whatever is easy for you, do that. It's actually easier to close the lips than to leave a space, a bit more difficult, but if you can learn both, alhamdulillah. So the advice would be, choose one, stick with it, as long as you're learning with a specific teacher or you're doing specific qiraat. If you choose to change it, don't swap between the two within recitation. Okay, pick one and stick with it, inshallah. but understand both is okay. 2 beats, small space if you want. If not, just close the lips, but don't press too hard. Okay, and we're changing the sound of the noon to the sound of a Meem. Alhamdulillah, not written just in sound. Is this clear? Alhamdulillah. So let's do the other one. So min and baqliha becomes min baqliha.
Min baqliha.
Good. Abadan, this time we have a fathatain. So abadan bima becomes abadan bima.
Abadan bima.
By the way, something they haven't mentioned here is this rule. It so far all the examples they've given is between 2 words, but this rule also applies within the same word. So if you have a noon saakin before a ba in the same word, it will also be read with iqlab. Okay? Next word. Nafsin bima becomes nafsin bima.
Nafsin bima.
Munfatirun bihi. Munfatirun bih.
Munfatirun bih.
I actually did the rule of pausing here. It can be bihi as well. Okay? And min bani becomes min bani.
Min bani.
Now, why is there a mud here on the bani? Because most probably after the bani there is a alif or hamza. Not most probably, definitely. Okay. But when we're pausing, we don't need to read the mud. Okay? Go back to previous lessons on mud, card above, inshallah. Okay, any question? Clear? Very easy. So let's recap. First, what is the letter for iqlab? Ba, which comes after a what?
Meem. What comes? Tanween or sukun?
Tanween or noon saakin, not sukun. Tanween or noon saakin. Okay? If you have a tanween and noon saakin, and after this you have a ba, then you apply the rule of iqlab. It can be between 2 words or in the same word. Right? And what does iqlab mean?
Convert.
To convert or to change. Okay? And what are we changing? What are we converting?
The noon into a Meem.
Wrong.
Sound of noon.
Good. We're not changing the letter. We're changing the sound of the letter from the sound of the noon to the sound of the Meem. Okay? That's why you should be in front of the camera, Abdul Rahman. More focus. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So, inshallah, I hope this was clear enough. A very easy rule to understand. A bit more difficult to implement. But inshallah, remember there are 2 schools of thoughts on it. Either way is fine. So, Jazakallahu khairan for staying. Again, if there is any mistake from today, this is from myself and from shaitan. If there is any goodness from today, it is from Allah. Remember to subscribe. Also leave me a like and a comment if you wish to ask any question. We have vacancies in our madrasa. If you want to join, whether it's a student, as a young student or adult, please get in touch with myself. Also consider donating to the project. paypal.me/healmytajweed, as we will be taking this project to various masajids across London, inshallah, and offer a free tajweed course, at least the first taster course in Surah Al-Fatiha correction. As always, this was Ash from Heal My Tajweed, helping you read. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.